Okay. We did reach the West Indies on our own last night, so I feel comfortable picking up from there. Bum, bum, bum. He is a chef. Okay. Let's see what all this game has to offer. Boom, boom, boom. Your can went blurry? Okay, there's my... Alright, let's get the flour first. One, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Okay, there it is. Can't get through that way, so I gotta get over here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Where's my net? Where's my net? Okay, there's my net. One, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Got those guys down. Here we go. Door's right there. Okay, Kate is right here. I got my bacteria up there that'll be a jerk. Okay, flour. Oh. Okay. No net up here. Okay, there we go. One. Two. Those are the ones I really have to watch out for, because it's... they just have to come and contact you and they ruin your day. Six. Come on. Why aren't you? Why isn't it? That sucked. The springs are... I can't figure out how to get consistent bounce from the springs. Sometimes they do it, sometimes no, they don't want to. Okay, I think that's 4. Dog, what's up with these ethnics? I'm not sure what you're talking about in this case. He is simply a chef. First is squirrel. I don't see much in the way of anything from the chef. Okay. Okay, there's a door somewhere I gotta find because I heard it. Come on. There's the cage. Eel potato. Evil mushrooms, evil potatoes. Gosh. Well, Baja, I haven't played Super Off-Road the Baja yet. I did play regular Super Off-Road. Crack that egg. Oof, we're in! We made it. Okay. One. Dang it. There's those guys. Okay, let's try this again here. Not a great start. Those bacteria are so nasty because they just pop out of nowhere and they just ruin your day. Thank you, Cavett, for the heart me and good game. The GG, I appreciate those. Oh, they look like sad little smurfs when you hit them. What game is this? It's called Out to Lunch. And it is a weird little platformer. He doesn't control great, but I think we're going to get the hang of him. Oof, get over here. Your objective is to find your food, which has escaped. Okay, so potato, egg, pineapple. If I get those first, I get a bonus, I think. Okay, so everything one hit kills me, so I need to be a little bit more careful than I have been. Wait a minute. No, it didn't work. Okay. Okay, go back to sleep, little sprouty potato. Okay. Helicopter egg. Here we go. Okay. Starting to figure out how the springs work a little better, but they are still unreliable in my opinion. In just a sec, we have an interloper on the purple app who's being a jerk. First time chatter. Oh. And it's a lie. Your first time chat is a lie, sir. Bant. I kind of like the fire. Oh, dang it. 2. Tenderize that potato. This is going to suck if I don't make it. Oof, okay. Oh, dang, the cage is up here. Okay. Don't think I have quite enough yet. Rancid potatoes, mushrooms. Now I think I have enough. Can't be sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yep. I gotta find the exit, of course, which is always a little bit of a hassle. Question is how much of a hassle it's going to be this time. Okay, not here. There it is. Okay, we're through that one. One, 2, 3. Yeah, they're going kind of in sync. Good to know. That's so crazy. Okay. I gotta figure out the warp zones here. Because the warp zones in this game do some weird stuff for weird reasons. Do you choose randomly? Semi-randomly. I pick, the genres happen in order. But it's games from that genre. Somewhat random. And then I have a list of pre-selected games for certain numbers. So like 150 is already selected. 140 is already selected. That kind of stuff. Are you doing the arcade genre right now? This was actually in the, I split them into 10 piles, and this pile was platformers and actually also soccer games, because I needed them to have about the same number in each pile. And then there's one pile that's just platformers. And that was where the game before this, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, came in. But I don't necessarily know a ton about each game before I pile them in, so some of them have not been what I thought they were when I built the piles. Which is amusing for different reasons. 'Would you put this in the same genre knowing what you know now? Yeah, I think so. It's still sort of a puzzle platformer type situation. It is pretty purely a platforming game. Like, I can't imagine... I don't have arcade as a genre just because that covers so many different things. Like, what else would I even have put it in? Four. I think that's enough of that. Well, I didn't want my process, I didn't want it to feel like I'd wind up doing the same game a bunch of times in a row. Didn't want to do like, 8 Madden games, even by random chance. That kind of stuff is going to happen. There it is. I missed it. Okay, at least I know where the door is for next time. Jeez. Problem with the food turning into the enemies is if I eliminate too many of the enemies that have possessed the food, then I can wind up in a situation where I don't have enough food to meet the level requirement. Like, it's an interesting mechanic. Well, I also think that having big number, like specific, well-known or games I really want to play set for big numbers makes things more interesting. So like 140 isn't. Opa. 140 actually has 2 possibilities right now based on how I'm feeling when I get there, but it'll either be Super R-Type or Space Ace, depending on my mood. Like how I feel the games before it went. Like, did I get a bunch of hard games in a row or a bunch of easy games? And then game 150 is locked in already, but that's been locked in since I finished Chrono Trigger. Okay, you guys need to leave me alone. You were having too much fun with that little springy thing there. Hey, you feel like chilling here? I think it's the goal is for everybody to have a perfectly fine time. You can chill here if you want. The jumping in this game is so inconsistent. It's driving me crazy. How many is that? 3 shy. Fantastic. Okay, is there a way to drop through platforms? Because I am not seeing one. The enemies hunt you down pretty effectively, gotta say. Okay, Potato, calm down. How long do they stay possessed, I wonder? Is there a timer on it, or is it just kind of until they decide to change back? Okay, that should be 3. Nope. Yeesh. I was going to say, it seems pretty well made for something I've never heard of. You know, it doesn't control well. And that's kind of a I view that as a pretty important aspect of a game like this. And then the instant kills and 3 lives with minimal 1-ups. There's a lot here that is like, the designs are cute, the characters are fun to like look at, but there's a lot here that kind of sucks. Like, actively, maliciously. Look at that. That ends it. So I need to go a little slower, but I'm also on that time limit, so it's like, But now that I know where that warp zone is up at the top in, I think, level 2 of West Indies, I can see if that can save me some time. Like, it's a cute game. It just has its troubles. 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, this bacteria is such an instant death sentence. And it comes out of nowhere, and you don't know what it is the first time you see it. Not really. But I've had it just sort of fall on me from way up on the stage and just be like, nah. One of those games where it can just decide to end you for no good reason. This guy will reverse my controls, which is kind of fascinating. All the food stuns me, but the evil food will kill me immediately. One, 2, 3. Four, 6, 8. Do you ever use guides? I try to go in blind as possible. There are always going to be games that I know about sort of through osmosis and have played before, but I try to go in fairly blind. Just creates a more interesting experience. Part of it is like, the idea here is sort of beating games on their own terms. Playing them like as they intended themselves to be played long ago. This guy's just determined to ruin my day. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Also, some of these games, you'd be surprised, there are a fair number of Super Nintendo games that don't have guides. After you finish this, you go to the 64. After I finish this, I will be 64. So I don't know, we'd have to talk about it. My original goal was GameCube games. But when I first tried streaming GameCube, the audio was all messed up. I have since fixed that, but I need to get away from the B when I do that. So now I play like a GameCube game on the 1st of every month. Can't bounce on the thing because it's in the way. But that ends me. Howdy, guys. I'm getting less. I'm beating fewer and fewer levels each attempt right now. That's funny. I need to develop just stronger strategies in general here. A little bit more stability. DS would be fun, but just actively streaming a DS seems like it would require a much more complicated setup than anything I could muster right now. Especially because this is a during my free time type thing. The other consideration to make when streaming more modern games is just like if I play GameCube games, like those Lord of the Rings games, just have footage from the movies in them, and that's its own problem. Could you not? My controls are currently backwards because of that olive. Which is all kinds of messed up. You're a bad egg. Okay, wait for the tomato to turn back to normal. There we go. That was interesting. Looks very smooth. What about GBA? GBA would also be a ton of fun. Yeah, because it did happen pretty often in the game here. So they were just discovering like licensed music and being able to compress video and all that stuff and how that would work. So they were very excited to do it. It's the reason you get like a Mario game with voice acting. So they like just found out about that and they're like, yeah, let's go all in on that. Okay. Why do the pineapples turn into a hurricane? That just seems weird. Is it a Tasmania thing? Find myself unable to remember where the net is on this one. Which is frustrating. Okay, get rid of the bacteria and you have much easier time, because that's the only thing, that's one of the only things that doesn't change back. Okay, there's my net. I got a minute left to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. 8. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're through. You could probably get away with it. I see people. Yeah, but I'm also streaming on the other two major platforms at the same time. So I don't feel like getting flagged on either of them right now. Come on. And it's gone. Dang it. You gonna play Tiny Toons? I already played Tiny Toons. Buster Bust Loose at least. Previous playthroughs are all available on the tubes. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Check that it's not over there. I'm through. was recommended in a Reddit thread a couple nights ago and played it a little bit. It doesn't control great, is what I keep saying. Like, not the jumping exactly, but the bouncing is unpredictable, and the enemies kind of are so intense. Because there's so much working against you here in a way that isn't always fun. Like the possessed or rotten enemies are very powerful, and they move very quickly. Dang it, I need one more. I have 1 minute to do it. I need that evil chef to not show up. Okay, there's my exit. Name on this game. This is Out to Lunch. Visible at the top of your screen in portrait mode and the top left of your screen on horizontal. One, two, three. So like right there, I have no idea why that did exactly what it did. How much and how little you get launched by things is not safe. How many do I have? Okay, I got 3. I need 3 more. 1. 2. 3. Okay. Okay, and let's see if we can't spot the thingamajig here. Just an arrow pointing toward where I'm supposed to be would be very helpful. Okay, we are now in unknown territory. I have not been to any of these levels before. Okay, good to know. One-way teleporter, fantastic. Dang it, I was hitting him, but I kind of slide when I stop, so nothing I could really do. Okay, we need 8. 1, 2. Anybody up here I can grab now? Three. Oh wait, is it that teleporter? No, that's... I only have 3 so far, okay. Okay, this will be helpful. Boom. Oh. So I hit... Dang, I blew it. Okay, I wasted my whole bomb. So... that should be 8. But where is my... Oh, are you kidding me with this? Okay. At least now I know what to do. But good lord, that sucks. Okay. Extra points. Oh, what's... Dang it, it's a bad one. You got the pineapples as if they're stunned. You can't tell if they're evil or not. Come on. Frustrating. Now the paramecium is hanging out over my exit. That's fantastic. There we go. We're through! Oh, almost pulled out my headphones. That would have been awkward. Oh, here Camino, thank you so much. I am having a good time. Even if the game itself is, well, it is what it is. Okay. There's... Oh, this is gonna be irritating. Three. Oh, come on. Okay, I think I have enough though. If I can just get back up. Oh wait, the fence isn't over here. The cage isn't over here. Come on, rate games. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Work our way up. Find our exit. Okay, that's not helpful. I have no way of knowing how to do that. What? Here, Camino, thank you for all those. That's super cool. Okay. I believe my net was down at the bottom. There it is. Okay, that's 2. Three. Four. That's 6, I think. So it's something like how do I don't know how to get up to the I don't know how to get up to the I don't know what to do. What? Ah. Okay. There's just an invisible platform there. Yeah, the music when you're running out of time is very Sonic the Hedgehog, in a very effective way, let's say. You should just bounce the height that I want you to. If I hold the jump button down, you should bounce to the maximum height allowed by Martian law. Evil potato. I would immediately never play this game again. If it weren't like in the middle of doing this as like a challenge. I can't even throw like flour at it to see where everything actually is. Oof. Okay. I need to come up with a way to make that work. That's a lot. Either that or make my way to that warp zone and forget about it. And hope that the warp zone takes me past whatever that level crap is. Okay. Once they all be possessed all at the same time, it makes this much less fun. Have you done any Mega Mans yet? I did Mega Man X, which is always a fun time because it's Mega Man X. Soda. One. Let's go. I need to remember where my net is on this one. The more I watch, the more flaws I see. Yeah, a lot of games are like that, but this one is it's hitting pretty hard in that department recently. Okay. Anybody up here that I need to deal with or work with? Or are we okay? The thing is, the more of them I capture, the fewer potential enemies I'll encounter. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of things that could be done to improve it, but it's like I can quit from any time I want, but come on, I gotta get up there. It's just door closed. Dang it. I will someday get that warp zone. Oi. Hot sauce. That weird little guitar strum is the evil chef who's coming to release all the ones you put in the cage. Go! Completed Mega Man 7 yet? No, I have not. Okay, so I need 2 more, but most of them are enemies right now. I need 1 more. About 50 seconds to find another something I can... Is that mushroom maybe recovered yet? Oh, down there. Okay. Dang it. It's not there. Okay. I gotta make my way up. 20 seconds. Do Mega Man 7 next. Next genre is sports games that are not basketball, football, or basketball, football, and baseball. So we'll see what comes out of that. A lot of boxing games. That's where, that's why I played the WrestleMania arcade game fairly recently. Okay, where is my net? Oh, I already got it. Dang it. For some reason I thought I didn't have it, and there's no, like, inventory display or anything like that. So you don't always know what you have and what you don't. Okay. Come on. Come on. Boy. Okay, this one is awful. Okay, can't jump up through there. At least I got rid of him. He's actually my biggest concern in a lot of ways. And the bee. Oh wait, is there any way down from here? Or do I have to go straight to the warp? Okay. See if I have enough now. Can't get down. If he lets them out, I have to capture them again because it resets my counter. Oi. Okay. Come on, just let me do the thing. Okay, let's see if we can't get through this now. Did I destroy too many enemies? I can't complete it anymore. I destroyed too many enemies. There's not enough food to complete the count. See if I can get that extra guy in the 2 seconds that I have. Oi. This is insane. Okay. Two. Three. Okay, now this, boom. Good Lord. Oh, I forgot to warn you about that. But we have finished the indies. So now that means we move on to Region 4. Yeah, there's something going wrong there. That bonus stage does not last nearly long enough to actually do anything. Chili peppers. Okay, I need 8. You know how many regions? So after Mexico is China and then France, and then you're done. I was able to look up that much at least. Box says 50 levels, I think. This sec, we got another interloper over on the purple app. You have to ban them with great vengeance because they're ruining it for everybody. By the time I get there, it says account suspended or deactivated. That's pretty funny. What? Oh, there's somebody trying to sell viewers and stuff on Twitch. Interesting. The red peppers are evil, but the green peppers are nice. Roast that egg. Yeah. Okay, I gotta teleport in to get to this thing. So that's gonna be awkward, but doable. Okay, we need to figure out how these springs work because there's no description that helps anywhere. That's 3. Oh, I need a bunch more. Okay, that's fine. That's only like 5 there. Come on. Ooh. I can't do anything there. Oh, he's coming this way. Fantastic. Gotcha. Okay. Joke's on me. Okay. Okay, so I'm holding down jump the whole time and I'm getting no extra height. But one time it took me all the way up there and I need it to work the way I want it to work. Three more. And you open the cage anyway. Holding run doesn't do it. What order are you playing these games? Have you already played SOS? I have not played SOS. I have SOS set aside for a multiple of 10 slot because I think it's an important game in a lot of ways. Okay. No, it's not landing on a specific part of it. Maybe it's landing further back and it's just not showing up the way I want it to. This is so frustrating because it's just a control issue. I don't know what causes it to do what it does. There, we're gonna check up first. I'll see it up, okay. And the door closes. Let's get the flower at least, see if that can help us. Hold up. No. Hold B. Nope. Ugh. Okay, now I gotta finish. And it slid, so... You know what? I'm going to take a little break because that's very frustrating. I want to try again tomorrow.